Saturday will mark the 25th anniversary of the plane explosion that killed 16 students and 5 chaperones from Montoursville High School.
Newswatch 16's Chris Keating spoke to folks who recall the tragedy of TWA Flight 800.
This Saturday marks the 25th anniversary of the crash of TWA Flight 800. 16 Montoursville High School students and 5 chaperones traveling on a school trip to Paris were killed.
We all gathered at the high school that evening, along with some of the family members and the students who just needed some comfort and some reassurance that we didn't know what was going on. It was surreal.
I was at the Hughesville Fair and late and got a phone call when I got home from a friend, and just told me to put the news on, and we watched it on CNN.
Anthony Fry was a member of the class of '96. He had several classmates who died when the plane carrying 21 people from Montoursville exploded in midair over the Atlantic Ocean.
They didn't get to live out the rest of their lives. The oldest was 18, and there were students that were freshmen all the way up through seniors, and they didn't get to have the opportunities to live their life like we did.
This monument, located behind the high school, remembers victims of Flight 800. Stephanie Bettison was a teacher and cross-country coach at the school back in 1996 and says it is important to never forget about that tragic night.
So that people remember our history. We also want our community to remember, and the children that are in the schools now, who obviously weren't around then, need to learn the history of Montoursville.
Bettison and Fry say that the Montoursville cross-country team hosts a remembrance run and walk every 5 years in honor of those who lost their lives 25 years ago.
One part will be a 5K cross-country run right here in the park, the same course that the cross-country team from Montoursville uses for their meets. And then we are going to offer a 2.1-mile walk over to the Angel Memorial and back.
In addition to the Remembrance Walk, many folks in the Montoursville area will try to pay it forward this Saturday. It's become a tradition over the past few years to do a random act of kindness to remember the 21 lives that were lost that day. Chris Keating, Newswatch 16, Lycoming-County.